you're a student at Rutgers University, then chances are you've attended an orientation session where an orientation leader welcomed, prepared, and engaged you in your transition to Rutgers University. Well, every summer, a group of these 40 orientation leaders engage, welcome, and prepare over 7,000 first-year students as they're entering the college. As a former orientation leader myself, I knew that diversity and inclusion are two of the most touted ideals of the organization. But we began to wonder, how diverse and inclusive was this organization really?
Hi, welcome to the new student orientation office. Are you the diversity and inclusion auditors that were supposed to come in today?
Yes, can you please tell us more about the organization?
We welcome new students to the university and provide them with the resources they need to get acclimated into the new chapter in their life. All new students go through an orientation program where they are assigned to an orientation leader that will serve as their guide to help students become comfortable with the university.
What roles and positions are in the organization and what do they do?
Well, there are the orientation leaders, leadership team, interns, pro staff, assistant director, and me, the director. As I said before, orientation leaders guide students acclimate to Rutgers as well as the leadership team. As for interns, pro staff, and assistant directors, and we work in the office between the orientation programs. Knowing that NSO is the first experience that new students have in Rutgers University, we believe that it is crucial that this organization has a diverse and inclusive culture. Based on this finding, we have established the following criteria.
This means equal training and development opportunities at all levels. This means that the diversity of the orientation leaders should mirror the diversity that's present on the Rutgers campus. Means that there should be an equal level of diversity at all levels of the organization between interns, professional staff, and orientation leaders. That the application process is easily accessible and fair to all applicants, and that all organization members are treated equally on their performance. Finally, we wanted to investigate whether NSO had a culture of diversity, whether every organizational employee understood what diversity and inclusion meant, and whether they practiced those ideals in their everyday lives.
The professional staff is recruited via university employment, word of mouth, and the industry's placement website. Student staff is found via word of mouth, school contacts, and the organization's website. This can limit reaching a diverse group of applicants due to leaders of the organization choosing to inform only these people about the opportunity, which directly exhibits the like me bias. This shows a differential in power where people already in the organization can refer their friends to job openings. This also exhibits in-group favoritism for people that have connections within NSO. However, we did not find this to affect their degree of diversity within the company as we collected information regarding certain social identities. The organization does not require any specific competencies or requirements through their selection process. While this may seem like a good way to open the job up to a diverse group of people, this can lead to leaders in the organization deciding on candidates based on their identifiable factors, personalities, or appearance. Decisions made this way can lead to like me bias, where people may decide to choose candidates similar to them. This can lead to possible access discrimination in the organization for those that do not share similar characteristics with those selecting the applicants.
Orientation leaders must be able to move around from 7:15 a.m. to midnight 4 days a week, which affects applicants who cannot complete the physical requirements.
When interviewing the director regarding the selection process, we found that they value people with different personalities and external factors. They look for the competencies and skills that they believe would best fit the team. Through system flexibility, NSO finds that hiring students with diverse life experiences can help them accomplish their goal of acclimating students into Rutgers University.
Training for orientation leaders includes the discussion of implicit biases, which reduces the propensity to stereotype as well as the fundamental attribution error.
The staff is trained on appropriate language to use when interacting with students, such as language we choose to use, how we invite folks into the conversation.
All employees are offered equal access to training and development opportunities. There is also no treatment discrimination because all employees are treated fairly and respectfully. The staff does not seem to be chosen based off of identifiable factors. Also, there is no evidence of glass walls or glass ceilings in this organization. The director of the organization has multiple minority group memberships.
There are only 2 men on the leadership team. However, with the orientation leaders, there is an equal distribution of men and women.
When reviewing list of orientation leaders and leadership staff, we found that none of these positions were held by international students. We suggest to incorporate international students in the NSO staff, as well as incorporate the international students in the general student orientation. Due to there being a separate orientation for international students, it makes students from the United States become the in-group, while the international students become the other, right at orientation. We recommend that the organization is more active in the recruitment process for members of NSO. The organization should place applications on Handshake, distribute flyers across all campuses, and reach out to the organizations that promote different social identities. We believe that having access to these organizations at Rutgers have a similar effect to employee resource groups, where the organization can collaborate with them in order to maintain diversity in their applicants while improving upon an environment that is open to all aspects of social identity. If these accommodations are not explicitly said on their website, then applicants that need these accommodations are less likely to apply.